Are you hearing me? To go and deliver in Kaduna. And the person about that if you reach there, to just deliver to just ride it and give it to the person and come back. When we are back, they will pay us. Understand me? So the Johnson that gave us the car gave us one Saradin's number. That is the person that we are going to deliver the car to. So he gave us the complete paper of the car. And we called the Zaradin. Zaradin said, yes, you are the person you got that's going to receive the car. He said, okay, we ride, me and Chidebere. So on reaching there, it was cashless policy then, if you could remember. That was on February. So after everything, we went to Zaradin, after giving Zaradin in the Kano bridge. Zaradin for the money that they say you are going to give us money so that we'll be going back. Zaradin said, Zaradin called another person again. I'm not telling lies, sir. As it is, yes, sir. Zaradin said that him too, that he wants to ride the car to someone else, but he will call the other person. So after calling the person answered, okay, that he has cash, because Zaradin says he no has cash. That if we can join him, Zaradin, from that Kano to that Castina, he give us the cash. From Castina, we're going back to Abuja, Nyanchidebere. We said, okay, no problem now. Because then there was no cash at all in the country. So we follow up. So Zaradin was not the one riding the car. So when we reached there, so police now stopped Zaradin. We all stopped. We stopped. So they now asked Zaradin to call the owner of the car. So Zaradin started calling the person who asked him to come with us so that he's going to give us the money so that we can come back to Abuja. So the person was not picking them. So the now said they are going to take us to State CID in Katsina. That's how now we start calling Zaradin started calling the other person. Couldn't find him. So that was how they brought us here back.
Was the car stolen?
It was a stolen car, and I don't know. The Zaradin that collected it. Zaradin, it was when we even noticed that Zaradin was even a teacher in one Muslim school. And Zaradin was even this teacher. So after we were brought back to Abuja, after the investigation of who gave us the car, told them, after the tracking and everything, I don't really know how the police do their own work. After several investigations, so we are taken to prison.
Now, where were you released?
I was released on bail on November.
November?
Yes.
And January this year, you are in another case?
Yes.
So, are you married?
I'm not, but about to.
About to?
Yes.
Your family, are they alive?
They are alive.
So now, when your parents sees you on the television that this is what you are doing in Abuja, how happy will you be?
Little interest on it. As I found myself inside this thing. It was one that even sent me transport from.
How much did he send to you?
5,000 from Lokoja.
From where?
Lokoja, from Lokoja.
Then from there?
Lokoja.
From there? Oboja or Lokoja?
Lokoja, Kogi State.
Then from there, what happened?
So when I came, before he now tell me that this is what is happening, I said, I'll manage.
Look at this camera. Look at camera.
I said, I'll manage. He said I should come down. I should try to understand with him. Since I didn't have keke, you just like it. I said, no. Sito, I should carry my mind, come down, cooperate with him. That's how they carry me.
Gentlemen of the press, you are welcome this morning to the FCT Police Command. I'm highly honored to have you in the command headquarters this morning to update you on the steps the command has taken so far to safeguard the lives and properties of the residents of the FCT. You are aware that the Inspector General of Police, IGP Parade Notorious PhD, NPM, had on the 17th of January 2024 launched special intervention squad at Force Headquarters in Abuja to curb the menace of kidnapping, armed banditry, and other sundry crimes in the Federal Capital Territory. The launch of that special operation has yielded positive results as all the identified bandit routes, especially in Buhari axis, has been blocked. And the essence of this is to deny the bandits access into the FCT through Niger, Kaduna, and Nasarawa states. Since that deployment, no case of kidnapping has been recorded in the Buhari axis. In addition, I want also to inform you that kidnapping and armed robbery suspects, many of them have been arrested, and also victims were also rescued. In the same vein, we've also been able to recover several arms and ammunition, and also vehicles that were taken away from their respective owners. The following is a synopsis of some of the successes that the command has recorded in the last few days. On 17th of January 2023 at about 19:00 hours, one Segun Akinyemi of number 10 Binikevi Street here in Gerki was abducted in front of his house while driving out his grey-colored Hilux van with registration number RBC 90DL by 4 armed men who laid siege in a white Mercedes-Benz. The FCT Police Command, through the control room, alerted all the patrol teams and also entry and exit points to the Federal Capital Territory to be at alert and to effect arrest or impound the vehicles. The FCT Police Commissioner of Police, that's myself, I had also to call all my counterparts in the contiguous states to the Federal Capital Territory, more especially Kaduna. This contact paid off as police operatives in Kaduna intercepted the armed hoodlums at the filling station in Kano, Kaduna, while trying to take fuel. There was an exchange of fire between the police operatives and the kidnappers. While 3 of them escaped, one of the suspects, later identified as Philip-Okoye, was arrested. 3 English pistols with 15 rounds of live ammunition and they said the Hilux van were recovered from him. The victim who was in the vehicle was rescued unhurt. Preliminary investigation revealed that 2 out of the 4 armed men are Abuja based. That's Senator Philip-Okoye, who is here, and 1 Chidebere. It was also discovered that Senator Philip-Okoye, Michael, and his accomplices had earlier been arrested, sometimes in November 2023, for armed robbery, and where they snatched a Honda car. That Honda car was recovered. He and his accomplices were arraigned before a high court in Kwagi, but were granted court bail, only for them to go back again and involve themselves in this kidnapping case. We have also arrest of suspect and rescue of kidnapped victim. On 18th January 2024, at about 22:45 hours, DPO Ido Division received a distress call that some armed bandits in a black-colored Corolla car fired the tires of a moving Prado Jeep of one male adult, later identified as Suleiman Sabo, on his way home in Sabo Lugbe, thereby forcing him to stop. He was whisked away in the kidnapper's vehicle to an unknown location, leaving behind his Prado Jeep and his wife. The police operatives from Ido Division and the anti-kidnapping unit of the command made a concerted effort to have the victim rescued and suspects arrested. The effort paid off on the 21st of January 2024 when the DPO received an information that something abnormal is happening in a particular house at Soka village. The DPO moved in and cordoned the house. Behold, the kidnapped victim was found with one Mohammed Abel armed with Mark IV rifle with 10 rounds of gas ammunition. He was promptly arrested and the arm recovered from him. The victim was rescued but with gunshot injuries. He is currently on admission in the hospital and receiving treatment. He is in stable condition. This boils down to the issue of this saying, see something, say something. It was through a community engagement. The spirited individuals saw movement of people in and out of the house and alerted the police. The outcome of that credible information is what we are seeing today in the arrest of Mohammed Abel. Also, we have a case of fake kidnapping alarm that was raised in River Park Estate. Most of you must have seen it on social media that somebody was kidnapped and it was reported at River Park Estate. That kidnapping incident is fake and it was a false alarm. So on 20th January 2024 at about 10:07 hours, DPO River Park Division received a distress call from one Davison Henry that his uncle, one Nnamdi Agu of Games Village, escaped. The village estate was not seen for the past 2 days. And he received a phone call from a strange number asking him to bring money if he wants his uncle to be released. In the process, he lured the caller to River Park Estate to collect the money in order to facilitate the release. Meanwhile, the report he has already made a report before the police, whereupon the police operatives laid siege, waiting for them to come for the ransom. In less than 2 hours, one Adam Abakar and Bello Hassan, all males of IDP camp Durumi, emerged in a Toyota Corolla car and they were promptly arrested. In the course of investigation, it was gathered that Nnamdi Agu was never kidnapped at all. He faked his own kidnap to extort money from his brother, who is the complainant. They said Nnamdi Agu had, in previous day, taken a call girl by name Lilia Arisa of number 8 Koforida Street, Wuse Zone 2, to a hotel for sexual purpose. He bargained to pay the girl the sum of 35,000 naira. The girl paid even 20,000 naira for the hotel accommodation and 10,000 naira for Uber driver, who is Adamu Abaka. In order to get the money to defray this debt, he came up with the idea of him being kidnapped. The sad thing about this was that his brother, the complainant, had gone on social media to tell the members of the public that his brother was kidnapped in Abuja, which in fact, it is not true. The same suspect has sometimes in 2021 alleged that he was kidnapped in eastern part of Nigeria, where a ransom of 3 million naira was paid. And this to tell you that if he can fake his own transfer with a view to extort money from his brother, then it then means the one that happened in 2021 would have still be that of a self-kidnap. The suspect would have been here for parade as others are here, but he took ill and was taken to the hospital. Right now he's in the hospital receiving medical attention, and as soon as he's back, we'll also call you to also listen to him. Arrest of armed robbery suspect. On 21st January 2024 at about 23:30 hours, 3 armed hoodlums who specialize in handset and handbag snatching accosted a woman, one Philip-Okoye of Durumi village, while waiting to board a taxi at Area 1 roundabout. The hoodlums, while armed with a machete on top of the motorcycle, snatched a woman's handbag and sped off with their motorcycle, while the woman shouted for help. Luckily, police from Durumi police station, who were on stop and search, stopped the motorcycle and arrested one Musa Abdullahi of no fixed address with a machete stained with blood, while his 2 other accomplices escaped from the scene. The injured victim is receiving treatment at National Hospital Abuja, but in a stable condition. The suspect is in custody and is assisting the police to get the rest 2 members of his gang that escaped. We also have an attempted car theft. The suspect is also here. On 21st January 2024 at about 16:30 hours, police operatives from Life Camp Division on routine surveillance patrol intercepted one Damilola Akledolu inside a Toyota Corolla car with registration number RSH 144. Ash in color belonging to one Blessing Aegboga of Alpha Global Estate, Gakam, which is parked in front of her residence. Further inquiry revealed that the suspect was not the owner of the said vehicle, but gained access into the vehicle with intention to steal the vehicle. He was promptly arrested and is under interrogation. I wish to remind or to inform the media and also members of the public that several heinous crimes in the last few weeks have been prevented by the police command in the FCT without people knowing all these efforts that we have undertaken. It is when it does occur that members of the public get to know about it. What a number. Last week, we embarked on raids of black spots and some of the buildings that were abandoned. In that raid that we undertook, we got 3 suspects who had sat and were planning to attack a residence. They were in their hideout, taking in their arms to move out. But the police come there on a raid and arrested them. So by so doing, we have prevented them from going into that particular apartment that he prepared to go and attack. So we have done so much to ensure that the residents of FCT sleep well with their 2 eyes open. The command is always committed and willing to work with you and partner with you so that we can defeat crime and criminality in the FCT. What we need most is your understanding and your cooperation. Thank you for listening, and God bless you all. Korodu is in Buhari. Okay, the one in in Karu. I mean in Karuazis. Yes. The current situation for now is that we have undertaken a holistic view of that area. We have mapped out the area, and patrols is ongoing, at least for confidence building on the members of the public. Kurudu is for now peaceful and calm, ditto to Buhari, as is, since we made a deployment, massive deployment in that area. We have not had any single case of kidnapping since then. There is no conflict about release or rescue. There are 2 suspects that are here. You may have interviewed them. The police did rescue those people. And for others, we are talking of release. Well, we cannot say it's not true, but we have also done the best we can to also rescue so many on our own without payment of a ransom. So these 2 here attest to that fact. The 2 victims are not here. One is in the hospital and right now receiving treatment. It's not available for you to interview him. He will tell you that no ransom was paid and that he was rescued by the police.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Let's be specific here. The issue of Neighbor and family and that Arius, that is families we are talking about here. That presently there's a completing report about.
There is no completing report as far as I'm concerned.
What are we saying?
There is no completing report as far as I'm concerned. If you want to know whether money was paid or this thing, go and see the members of the public. I mean the family. They will tell you. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm not aware of any money being paid as a commissioner of police. What I know is what I'm telling you. Is that clear?